hip-hop.
Y'all good?
Listening to Outside, that new SOSIKK, NGNSOSIKK.
I think I was.
Come on, man. You want to see that?
It's going down, man. Another interview about to go down. It's your boy Friday Ricky Dread. Salute to the sponsors, Astro Pink. If you know, you know. Check them out on their website, myastropink.com, or on their Instagram, the real Instagram, astro_pink. And also salute to our sponsors, Diamond Club. Hit them up on their Instagram, Diamond Club _905. Deliveries all over the GTA. Or you can find them on the 7 Days of Weed website scene. Tell them the We Love Hip Hop Boys sent you. But I'm really happy to get into these interviews that I'll be doing over here, fam. You know what I mean? I feel like we do two things. We talk to some of these veterans and let people know about the old school rappers and some of the history in the game. But I also like to talk to the up and coming rappers in the game so people could know who's up next. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So with no further ado, we have NGNSOSIKK in the motherfucking building.
Come on. You know what the fuck going on.
What are you saying, fam?
Here, brother. Here.
So, okay, let's get into it. Even from the top here, let me make sure my mouse is working here. Hold on. Let me add some sound effects on there. Super late on the sound effects. My bad, my nigga.
Yeah.
Okay, so now I seen you back when we were doing the music video reviews and stuff. We still do them, right? You were in one of our top 6 music videos for that video Pressure.
I keep my Nina. I met the bitch 3 times. I fucked her twice and then I leave her. Pressure.
Yeah, was that the first video?
I don't know if it was the first, but that was one of the ones that stood out to me big time.
Yeah.
Just off-brand question. How many people were in that hallway in that music video, bro? Because we were trying to figure it out at the time, and I was like, now that you're here, roundabout, ballpark figure. You know what I'm saying?
I don't know. I don't know if maybe like 15 to 20 niggas. I don't know.
No way.
Maybe.
Look like 50 niggas in there, bro. That was crazy.
Like on the stairs. That's it. Yeah, it looks crazy.
I was like,
maybe like 15 niggas. Yeah, you know what I mean?
That was like what they call guerrilla style video, you know what I'm saying?
Shit is just another day in the hood.
Yeah. And you got a bunch of different music videos that you dropped as well. So I want to get into the music, how you got there, and even the name, NGNSOSIKK.
Yeah.
Okay? At first I was having a hard time pronouncing it.
I seen you guys. Right? Yeah.
And I figured it out eventually.
You did. And that surprised me. A lot of people have a problem with the name for some reason, you know?
You know what it is? It's a lot of the newer rappers' names are the names pushed together because of Instagram.
Oh, yeah.
Is that
makes sense.
how you got the name, or is it's a
not
combination
necessarily. It's like, I feel like a lot of rappers do it. It's like the group name, your name.
Yeah.
Right? So it's just NGN is the group name, and it's SOSIKK, just like the rest of us, like, you know? So I thought it was common. Some people were going crazy in the comments about the name. Because it was like the Walk Down song, it was me and Reckless, right? So it was like, people were like, what the hell are these guys' names? And I'm like, you see NGN in both names. You know what I mean? Like, do the rest. Like, you know what I mean? It was like, but yeah, no, like, it wasn't necessarily Instagram. Like, it was just the group name, that name. I feel like a lot of rappers do it. So you know?
So SOSIKK, what made you come up with the name SOSIKK, or was that given to you?
It's crazy. I never spoke about this before, but so I'm from Jamaica, right? So like before I got here, like that was already like, you know, when I was young, people were calling me that. And it was like I was running with it like a middle name kind of, you know? So it's just always been my name, like regardless from I was young. So it's like, I just ran with it, right?
So you're always so sick.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
okay.
I guess so.
So that's interesting because, you know, you're born in Jamaica.
Yeah.
So at what age did you come down here?
I was like 12.
Okay.
Yeah.
And when you came down here, the first spot was like what, the Markham and Eglinton area?
Yeah.
Yeah. So what was life like once you first touched down? And it's going to be different because you didn't just born here.
Yeah. It was completely different. It's definitely not what they show on TV though. But like, you know, it was different, like completely different. The language barrier, it wasn't hard at first, but you know, at first it was hard, my bad. It was hard at first, but it didn't take too long to just, you know, settle in and like met a few people. You know how it goes.
You probably had a lot of people like asking you to repeat that again?
Not for real. People were telling me, oh, say this, say that. I'm like, holy, like what's going on here? Like, you know, but I've always been with it though, whatever it is.
You moved to an area which is a pretty notorious area. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So like, was it like a smooth ride? Like, was it? And before I even asked that, how many people were in the household? Was it Mom Dukes, Pop Dukes together? Bunch of brothers and sisters? What was the household dynamic?
This me, my sister, my pops. You know, it's about it. Like,
Okay.
you know, it was too much.
Okay, so it wasn't like freaking people all over the place.
Yeah,
like,
nah. Most of my family really still in Jamaica. Really,
Okay,
you know.
okay.
So
So you get here, you're living in Markham Eglinton life, going to school and stuff like that.
Yeah.
What was that like?
I mean, it was interesting. I don't really regret none of that. Like, you know, I love that. Like, I feel like that made me who I am today. So like, you know, I got mad love for my area, people in my area, most of them. Like, you know, it's how it goes. Like, I really like that experience. I could say personally, you know,
Yeah.
because like without that, like, who am I today? You know.
Yeah.
So I appreciated all of that, all of those moments. I wouldn't say it was like super smooth, but like, you know, that's life. You know, a lot of bumps in the roads, whatever. But like, every time we just get back up and keep going, you know?
Good shit. Yeah.
Real shit.
And you know, even when you start to get into like getting interested in music, I'm sure, did you have like a Jamaican Christian household?
Nah, let me tell you, I knew this question was coming, you know. Like, music, so like, think about it, around these times, like I'm being raised off of like the Movado Vibes Cartel beef.
Okay.
You know, like that's my favorite time ever. Like, you know, like this is real good music. You know, well, in my opinion, right? Because like this is what we're living. So like this is real good music. Like that's what I pretty much like, you know, that's when I fell in love with music.
Yeah.
You know, just seeing how like a person can go from like a drill track to a song for the girls, for, you know, a song for the streets, some like all of that. Like, you know, that made me fall in love with music. So I feel like it started there. Like from those times.
Right.
Yeah.
So what made you decide to get into rapping instead of becoming a dancehall DJ?
That's
You know what I'm saying?
It's a good question, but I would say, like, I don't know, like I'm interested in what I'm interested in. You know what I mean? And like, you listen to music can make you feel anything, you know? So like that was just powerful to me. Like, you know, listening to all different forms of music and whatnot, and just how it can make you feel. So I've always been into that.
Yeah.
You know? And I like, at the beginning, back in Jamaica, we were rapping, all of that. Like, I feel like I was naturally good at that too. Somebody pointed it out to me. Like, yo, this kid is good, I remember times too back then. We were riding our bicycles to radio stations, trying to get our stuff played. Like all of that. So it's been a thing for me, but like, you know, I put it on pause kind of when I came here, but like music has always been like, I would say my first love.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
Cause if you know Jamaica, like music is big there. Like, you know, like we're partying every day.
And
like
there's like huge festivals.
That's what I'm saying. So, you know, music is like, it's kind of life, right?
One thing I feel like I've never asked an artist when it comes to like getting influences in music. Have you ever gone to concerts when you were growing up?
Well, when I was younger in Jamaica, yeah, but I haven't gone to no concert here.
What kind of concerts have you gone to growing up? Like maybe somebody you got to see live from a young age?
I think I seen like Bounty Killer live, like I seen Beanie Man live, like just those guys like from back then, like, you know, because I was really young, right? So you get to see them, like they're really outside rolling around, like they're regular people, like in Jamaica, everybody like, you know, you know everybody. So like, yeah, I seen those guys, but like not necessarily once I got older, I never been to no concert.
You know, because I asked that because, you know, as artists, right? You see somebody on the stage, like garnering the attention of like thousands of people, killing everybody, knowing the words to their tunes.
That's the goal.
It's like you kind of visualize, that could be me.
100%.
You know what I'm saying? Have you ever gotten that feeling from a young age?
From a young age? Yeah, like, you know, you would rap other people's songs. You're like, I wish I wrote this shit. Like, you know, like that feeling, like, you know, it makes you feel that way. So like, you know, 100%. I've always, like, that's what I feel like every artist is striving for. You know, to be appreciated, because that's really what it is. You're on stage and everyone's appreciating your art. Yeah. Right? So that's every artist's dream, I feel like. It should be.
No, straight up. So when did you make the step to say, you know what, I'm going to get into this music shit? Shout out to our sponsors, Astro Pink, always coming with that loud. Check them out on their website, myastropink.com, or you can hit them up on Instagram at @astro_pink. If you know, you know.
Like I was in high school when I really like, me and my friends always like we're always freestyling. Like I used to freestyle for hours, just hours on. Like I would just freestyle.
Okay.
If we're listening to beats, I would freestyle and just freestyle and freestyle.
Yeah.
And I'm telling everybody to freestyle. Like I always loved music. Like I said before, like music feel like been everything to me personally. Like so. I don't know. I always been like that, but when I decided to make that turn, really,
and like hit the stool and say, you know what, I'm gonna take these.
I would say when I realized I'm getting
together.
better, like I realized like I was getting better, and I started understanding like how the studio works, because recording in your room or on the phone, band lab, is not the same thing. Like
not.
So when I'm in there now, I hear my voice. I get to really like I'm calculating like how I'm gonna sound from like how I'm writing and stuff like that. So. A lot of that, like, just falling in love with the work too. Like, I feel like if I don't want to do nothing where I feel like I'm unhappy doing it. Like, like that's my choice. So like music, I'm in the studio, whatever hours, however long, like shit don't even feel like work. Like, so like it's like, and I seen a quote one day too where it's like, what you're really meant to do in life isn't gonna scream at you. It's gonna whisper. Like, and it's like, no matter where like, I was just always feeling it right. If I'm feeling some form of way, like I would just go right. I'll find a beat and write. So I'm like, this is the real whisper. Like, like nobody's telling me to do this shit. Like, I'm choosing to do this every time I get, like, So like all of that plays into one another, like, and just falling in love with the art, like.
And even like, you mentioned freestyling before, right? Mm-hmm. And your Instagram says Melody Gifted.
Yeah.
Right? The freestyle that you were doing back then, was it more like the quote unquote traditional rap style? You know what I'm talking about? Like,
what do you mean by that?
Like, I don't know. Like, I'm not gonna start freestyling now myself. Or, you know what I'm saying? Like, a Griselda or whatever. Like, just rapping, not melodic style.
I was doing whatever, whatever, like I like all forms of music. So like whatever, like, whatever the vibe is, I'm like, I'm with it. Like I never limit myself to one style of rap, one beat, like, cause like music is for everybody, So like, and I'm really big on the versatility thing too. Like I was just saying, like people I grew up on, they're making songs for everybody.
Yeah.
Not just one group of people. So I'm big on the versatility thing. I like all forms of music. So when I was freestyling, I'm freestyling any beat. Literally, these guys can tell you. Any beat we throw on, we're gonna say some shit on the beat.
So like, and just to get a little bit more, knowledge on that, right? Like for example, whose beats are you rapping over? Like I hear in some of your tunes, like that early drill stuff. You know what I mean? The Chief Keef era and stuff like that. Maybe who else am I hearing? And not in your style, but I'm hearing in just like the way you guys approach it, just the lyrical.
I say that I feel like you're trying to say that shit's raw. Like it's just raw.
Yeah.
Like it's really raw. Like and that's really what it is. Like it's just authentic shit. Like you're gonna feel that when it's authentic.
Listening to be like, yo, I want to get on this guy's beat, that guy's beat, this guy's beat.
I don't know, but me personally, I'm not. I'm not big on like this guy's beat or that guy's beat. Like if I hear a beat and I like it, whatever the vibe is, like. I'm going all the way. Like, I'm gonna give it all the way, like whatever that vibe is. So I wouldn't say me personally, I'm into like, I don't approach it like that. Like it's all vibes for me. Like if I don't feel a beat, I'm not gonna do it because, I like this is what it is. Like, like, I like when my music is authentic. You listen to it, you're gonna feel something.
Yeah.
So that's just how I approach it. But like, what was your other question? The artists we listen to, like
like some of the rap artists, right?
I don't know. Who you listen to? Because I only listen to the guys, really. Like we make a lot of music, and I feel like everybody in my group, we make different form of music, and everybody's like bring something different to the table.
Yeah.
Like our whole thing is about being the new era. Like we're the new. Like we genuinely feel that way. We're the new era of all of this stuff because we put the work in. We know what we're sitting on. It's just about time, the world knows what's going on. So like 100%, like, I don't know who these guys listen to, but I only listen to the guys.
Well, okay, like, you got a mic here. Give us your name here, sir.
Levy Da Don.
Oh, you have a tune.
Come on, big tune. Now, you know who that guy is.
Here, you, NGN, Reckless as well.
Yeah.
As well. And Reckless is right here. You know what I'm saying?
Come on.
and you on the tune, right?
Yeah.
What was the name of that tune again? I was just listening to
Woods
it.
Official. Yeah.
Okay. So you're, part of the whole squad. When did you start rapping?
I'm 27, so I was rapping like a minute ago.
Okay. What first music video that you put up on YouTube? Has it always been with the squad?
Nah. Like, remember, he came here when he was 12, right? Like, I've always been a Markham Eg since a baby, right?
Yeah.
I grew up there, so it's different for me. So I started rapping like earlier on, probably like around like. I'd say I was rapping since like grade 7, but I wasn't putting out music. Like I was just rapping, the same shit. Go to school, freestyle, same shit.
Yeah.
I think I started putting out music in high school, but then like I didn't take none of it serious.
Yeah.
You got me to really take it serious. Like at a point in time, I was like, I'm quitting.
Every day I used to see this nigga like, yo, bro, let's go to the studio. Let's do it. Every day. Like,
I was more into like whatever was going on at the time, but he's like, yo, bro, I got music. Let's link up, da-da-da-da. I was like, man, like, I'll be behind the scenes. I'll help you out with the music, because I got a couple links. He's like, nah, fuck that. Like,
no, do it for
can
real.
we curse? Can we curse? Yeah. Just
I'll blank it out if I have to.
Yeah. He's just like, like, fuck that shit. Like, we're going to do this shit together, So then it wasn't just him. It was other people asking me, like, are you still rapping? Like, what's going on? You're half-assing it. I'm like, bro, I got real ass shit going on. Like, I don't really care for the rap. And then I end up writing this song called RSN. My bro died. I end up finishing the song. I put it out, and then fucking song just ended up being a hit. Right after that, we were in the studio all the time.
Nice. So even with you guys as a squad, right? Are you guys easy on each other when it comes to critiquing in the studio? Or time like, yo, fam, that was trash, fam. Do that again.
I don't know how the rest of these niggas do, but they can tell you, like, I'm the nigga, I'm gonna tell you, like, nah, I'm not fucking with that. You can do better. Like, you know what I mean? Like, but like, I feel like that's good though. Like, we're real honest with each other. Like, I feel like if you really like love and care about the people you have around, you gotta be honest. You know what I mean? That's gonna take you a long way. So we're real honest with each other. Like, all about being better. Like, push each other to do better all the time. Like, that's a big deal.
Let me ask you a question also, and also I want to switch you out quick fast and bring in Reckless quick fast because you guys have a lot of tunes together too. You know what I'm saying? When I'm going through the catalog on YouTube, I see Reckless has been putting out music for a minute too. Yeah. So can y'all switch for a quick second?
Sure.
And while y'all are switching, SOSIKK, I want to ask you about Markham Road Entertainment.
Markham Road?
Yeah. So is that like the record company y'all put together to start putting out your stuff?
He's the one that's really behind that.
See, there we go. I be cooking, yo.
No, I'm saying he's the one that's really behind that part.
Oh, that's you.
That's Levy. Yeah, he's the one that's really behind the label part, the label side.
Okay. What made you want to get into starting the label?
I don't know. Like, I just needed something corporate, right? Like, I need something legit, right? Something I can sell my music with, sell clothing. Like, I just wanted to go legit with it, but I didn't end up going all the way legit with it, right? Like I said, I didn't take everything too seriously until these guys came along and they wanted to start doing the music. So now it's all just a big label now, right? So now we're really trying to push the movement, right?
Okay. So, Reckless.
Yeah.
I'm looking through the catalog here, and as I'm looking for SOSIKK's music, I find a lot of your music.
Yeah.
When did you start putting out music? Like, what was the first video that you uploaded to YouTube? And bring your mic a little bit closer to you.
My first video?
Just bring the whole stand to you.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, you good. Yeah.
Good, better?
Yeah, perfect.
My first video I put out, it was terrible.
It was
oh shit! I just remember this shit.
My first video I put out was terrible. So I deleted it real fast.
I remember that shit.
Bring that up there. Turn it up there. There you go.
So and after I deleted shit, I put out a love song. I remember the first song I put out was Real, and after that one, I was writing music for like everything to try and get better. So I was like, you know what? I gotta step better than this. Like, that first song really set me off because like I thought it was gonna be it.
I thought you were out of there.
I thought I was out of it. I was on some bullshit, so, you know?
No, we really thought we were out the trenches with that one. I ain't even gonna hold you.
It's how it be though, fam.
Yeah.
When you're first getting in, you're like, yo, I'm better than all these guys. Watch when I drop.
100%. You know, my first song is so bad. Like, these niggas lied to me. Like, nah, real shit.
I thought
These
you
niggas,
guys are like real.
nah, but no, this is like the first time I ever stepped in the studio. Like, we just stepped in the studio. Like, you know, all the shit we used to freestyle at home, we thought that shit was gonna cut it. Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
We brought one of them bitches to the booth, going crazy. I mean, that bitch bouncing. I'm like, yo, this bitch hard. Like, you know? It's not cutting it.
So even now, like, and this is a question for both of y'all, right? Now that like you all have a catalog of music that's out there, and there's views on the music videos, you know what I'm saying? I'm sure people be like, yo, you're NGNRKLESS, you're NGNSOSIKK.
Yeah.
What's that interaction? Like, how do you feel when that happens? You know what I'm saying? Like,
I don't know. Like, I don't like it too much. That's the shit. I don't like it too much. Because, you know, I don't know everybody's intentions. So it's like, it's hard to be friendly with people, you know?
And some people just stare. Like, they'll stare a long time before they even say a word. Like, you know? They just stare to try and be like, is that nigga? Like, you know what I mean? And I'm like,
So
who
like,
the fuck is this nigga? Like, you know what I mean? Because why you staring at me, nigga? Like, but like, I'm not too like, you know, like shit do make you feel like, yeah, I'm doing something. Like, you know, I'm on the way.
Yeah.
Like, you know, so that's the feeling. But like, you know, that's a really good feeling apart from like, you know, just being like, you know, on your shit. Like, who the fuck is this? Like, that's pretty much it. Like,
no, I get it too, man. It's a mixed feeling. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, you know, it's like, oh, is friend or foe? And then once it's cool, then you're like, oh, that was dope. That was dope. Even with you know, like making music. What's y'all's favorite thing about making music?
listening to that shit after.
I like when how do you finish?
No. You can speak.
I just like when them come with new, like when they pop up with a song, it's just like I'm in the studio acting like an idiot, like when this comes out, you know,
the
100%
of getting a new song, yeah.
But also the work though, like I feel like when you're putting, especially if you write, you know, you wanna, it's all about, you wanna know how that's gonna come out. You know what I mean? So like, yeah, 100%. I feel like it's the aftermath, the listening, the sit down, because you just put in the work, right? So it's like you perform and then you really get to see what you did. I'm a big fan of that.
Speaking of performing, you did mention Rolling Loud in one of your tunes.
Yeah, I did.
I peeped shit.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Did you try to get on Rolling Loud and they did this?
Honestly, like I didn't really try like that, but like, you know, like I did reach out to a few people, like, you know, to see, but like, I thought it was fair, but I'd take anything to take me off and get me in the booth and like, you know, like I'm freestyling now, like, you know, so like I'm just saying what's on my chest, like, you know, didn't make the rolling loud. It hurts, so I start rolling loud, like, you know, like I feel like also the world doesn't know how good I am yet, and that's not on them. Like, you know, I need to put out more music, and that's what I'm doing right now. It's that time, so you know, hopefully this year that can go on, like, you know, because I'm about to. The next 3-4 months, it's about to be a lot of music, a whole lot.
Yeah.
So it's that time.
And there's like marketing strategies that I see you guys, even like by putting a lot of your music videos on the Six Buzz premieres page.
Yeah, shout out Six Buzz. Six Buzz. Yeah, shout out Six Buzz. Six Buzz shows a lot of love.
Six Buzz for sure.
100%.
You know what I mean? What's your marketing strategy when it comes to even pushing tracks? And this is a question for any of y'all. Big salute to our sponsors, Diamond Club Delivery. They got delivery all over the GTA and a crazy selection of flowers, tinctures, edibles, and everything that you need. You can also check them out on the 7 Days of Weed website, s7daw.com, or you can check them out on their Instagram, diamondclub_905.
It's like I always feel like when you plan it, you need promo you need to make sure you can know. I don't feel like you need to promote your music for too long. Like, you know, because I feel like there's so much people putting out music that's like, I see this dude, it might drop a song Friday, but 7 other dudes might drop a song Friday, Saturday, so, you know?
Yeah.
So I feel like when you promo, I feel like a week and a half max, you know? And then you should be on it after, like, you know, you should be putting money into yourself and paying pages if you have to pay pages, if you have to fucking... You know, put some promo videos, you know?
Yeah.
But yeah, whatever you have to get a promo up, I think that's the way to go. Like put money, investing in yourself is really the best thing, you know?
That's a fact.
Like, you know?
I feel like the promotion strategies too always change. Like, you know, I feel like I'm constantly trying to get better at it. You know, like I'm not a social media person. Like, you know, most of the shit I post is strictly music. So like I'm constantly trying to get better, tweak things, like how to go about this and this and that. So like that's a constant, I feel like something I'm constantly getting better at. Like promotion strategies, how I'm gonna get it out. Cause I feel like that's a big deal too. Yes. That's probably the biggest part of the music. You could be good as fuck. If no one hears you, no one hears you, right?
Working on seeing who sees
so it's just always working on getting better at that, 100%.
And that's how a lot of whack people get to shine, and people get mad.
No, 100%, yeah.
But that person's working their ass off. You know what I'm saying? So it's hard to complain when you see that person all over the place, even if they're whack.
But it's just right time. I'm gonna lie to you.
Last couple of questions I have here. What do you see as one of the hardest things about making music? On the flip side of that,
like music itself.
Yeah, just because there's life that gets in the way and stuff like that.
Yeah, no, 100%. You still got a life to live, but like me personally, like I don't force anything. Like like I said, it's all energy for me. Like I'm a real believer into that. Like I feel like I got lost into this, just trying to get better every day. Like I'm lost in it. Like I'm so deep in it. So it's like it's just every day. Like you do what you got to do. I don't force it. I take my time and I let the energy come to me. Like so I don't really feel like there's no downside on that side for me. I really like what I'm doing, or else I wouldn't be doing it.
Yeah.
So I don't really see like it's gonna be hard. Like nothing special is easy, So I look at it like that. I try to keep myself level-headed and humble. Like nothing special is easy. So if I'm gonna spend fucking 3-4 days on one song, I'm gonna do it like, cause I'm trusting my process. You know what I mean?
And what about you, Reckless? What's your thoughts on that? I'm writing that as a title. Nothing special is easy.
Get my ass in the studio, like like I be making music, I be writing music, I be having a lot of music, like but it's just like staying consistent in the studio and like, cause like you always have to work on your craft and you have to work on your sound too. Like I can feel like I'm writing the most fire things, but if I don't really have it vibe away in a beat, then it's just nothing. Yeah. And it's just like it's just another song, like So it's that plus, that's really it. Just getting on it more, like it's getting to stay in the studio. That's really
staying in that stew, man.
Staying in that stew, like
man.
Like I be making music, but I need to record this and be more consistent dropping songs, because like
you gotta get that Tupac/Future energy in the studio.
yeah, 100%.
Sleeping every day,
every day.
Man, be telling me to drop this song and that song, and they be on my ass, and I'm just there like, yeah, I'm gonna do it. I plan it, I don't do it. Yeah, because I be getting caught up in like,
literally.
Nah, fam.
It's how life is.
Y'all got that window of time too, you know what I'm saying?
And that's
y'all are young, y'all making great music, you know what I'm saying? Like from before like doing the research to do this interview, I've already heard of y'all, listen to the music, y'all seen us review tunes on the podcast. So it's like we've been tapped into the NGN movement, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And even like for like the whole big picture, right? Like for you, SOSIKK. When you're at the top of the mountain, you know what I'm saying? Like, let's say 10 years from now, you're sitting on 500 milli.
Yeah.
Right? Right? Like that big money, right?
Yeah.
How did you get there? Is it only the music, or is there like music and a bunch of other things that you did in entertainment too?
I don't understand this question all the way. What do you mean by that? Like,
so like I'm foreshadowing, like when you're at that top spot, right? 10 years from now, and you're sitting on 500 mil.
Yeah.
Is it just strictly through just doing music all the way through those 10 years?
Nah,
or did you do a whole bunch of other shit too?
I'm do a bunch of shit. Like, I feel like once people start to really tap in with me and see like, who I am, see the life I live, I'm doing a bunch of shit. I'm always doing a bunch of shit. It's not just music. Music's my love, but like I feel like I'm multi-talented. I can do a bunch of shit. Whatever that's sports, whatever, like anything. I feel like I'm with whatever. I'm a very competitive person, So wherever it's at. Like I'm into a bunch of different things. So, and a bunch of those different things I feel like is gonna help and correlate into music also. So yeah, 100%. Not just music alone. I don't want to be known for just music alone. I want to be known for also like, you know, who I am. You know, I feel like I have a lot of shit to do. I have a lot of shit I'm gonna get done. So it's like
acting, all that stuff y'all can get into.
I want to get into all of that shit. All of that.
And what about you, Reckless?
Well, I'm a big business guy.
Yeah.
You know? I'm big on business, you know? Like, outside this, I be trying to figure out, okay, like, making teas and, like, branding and seeing how we can make this into, like, a corporation one day, you know?
Yeah.
That's, like, I'm big on that, like, you know, trading them in the stocks and stuff like that.
100%. We got a bunch of smart niggas, like, you know?
Yeah.
Niggas aren't dumb. Like, I don't like this whole dumb nigga thing. Like, I don't like, you know, like, niggas just want to be dumb. Like, nah, like, you know, like.
Stereotypes.
Yeah, niggas are smart. Like, know what the fuck they got to do. You know what I mean? So, 100%. A lot more than that.
Nah, man, I fuck with it, man. Yeah, man. NGNSOSIKK. The whole crew in the building, you know what I'm saying? We out here, we outside, you know what I'm saying? What do y'all got coming up next, man? Like, we're getting close to the summertime, so you know, we gotta turn up.
I'm gonna say this here, and so I'm gonna expect people to, like, you know, people are gonna hold me to it. But definitely, I'm dropping the tape real soon. What month are we in right now?
April.
I'm dropping the tape next month.
Okay.
And I'm dropping a tape in August with a bunch of singles in between. You know, I got a lot coming. I feel like I've been saying I'm gonna drop a tape or something like that forever, you know? So there's like people that are always looking at me like, yo, when is this coming? When is this coming? It's that time. Like, you know, I genuinely feel like it's that time. Huh?
Video, bro.
Oh yeah, and I have a video coming. I have a video I'm dropping a snippet today. Okay. So, you know.
That video's, I like that song.
Yeah, man.
I'm looking forward to more stuff, man. And,
100%.
and what about you, Reckless? What you got coming up?
Music videos, I want to just drop music videos.
Full clip.
Just clips.
Yeah.
Like, you know, I want to drop at least 3 or 4. That's like, you know, by the end of the summer, 3-4 solid videos. Like, you know, showing different versatilities in all of them.
I'm going to give you all 2 pieces of OG advice. Okay? 1, you guys already don't have tats on your face. Keep it that way. Okay? I'm covered in tats. Right?
Yeah.
But if I want to get an acting job or if I don't want to get typecasted, I'm not going to have no tats on my face. Maybe a neck one. I don't give a fuck. You know what I'm saying? But I'm just giving as advice. It's up to y'all in the end of the day.
Yeah.
Secondly, NGN mixtape. Right? Or a Markham Road Entertainment mixtape.
Yeah,
Some kind of collaborative
we got that shit in the works. We got all of that in the works.
Please.
For sure. Yeah, for sure.
You know what I'm saying? I need that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Where like maybe 15 tunes, just some solo tunes from the man them, some group
trust me, we got all of this shit. Like this summer. I even said it in the song too. Like, you know, like this summer, like, God let me out to fuck up this summer. Like, I really feel like we about to fuck up this summer. Like, 100%.
It's only right, fam. You know what I'm saying? To like, oh, sorry, my bad. It's only right for y'all to like, with all the talent that you have amongst your crew, to put out like some kind of collaboration. You feel me?
Nah, 100.
Nah, man, I fuck with it heavy, fam. And I appreciate y'all coming through here. Give me your social medias, anywhere where y'all want people to find you.
I'm NGNSOSIKK on everything. SOSIKK with 2 Ks on every platform, everything. That's where you can find me.
Okay.
NGNRCKLESS, you know, same thing. NGNRCKLESS. No, forget the E in the first part because some people always get that messed up. But straight up, everything, same platform, everything.
For sure.
Okay. And big salute to Levy, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, Levy Da Don. Come on.
Oh, quick thing before I get out of here. Salute to the sponsors once again. Salute to Astro Pink. Hit them up on their Instagram, Astro_Pink, and hit them up on their website, myastropink.com. If you know, you know. And check out Diamond Club _905 for that fire. Delivery all over the GTA. And you could also find them on Weed Maps. You know, deliveries, and let them know that the We Love Hip Hop Boys sent you. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to take us out of here with that tune, Walk Down, by you 2 gentlemen right here. You know what I'm saying? Thank you for coming through, yo.
Sure.
Get it.
We love hip hop.